Welcome to Movie Time, and today we're excited to share our selection of the top 10 martial arts movies you need to watch. Each of these movies guarantees to keep you on the edge of your seat with outstanding action sequences, stunning visuals, and gripping storylines. If you enjoy these movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your movie-loving friends. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Lady Scorpions. Lady Scorpions is an action-packed thriller that follows the life of a tough, no-nonsense drug enforcement agent. The story kicks off when her young granddaughter is abducted by a ruthless criminal organization. The agent's resolve is tested as she dives deep into a dangerous underworld to rescue her granddaughter. Determined to save her family, she teams up with her daughter, a skilled martial artist in her own right. The mother-daughter duo forms an unbeatable team, leveraging their unique skills and fierce determination to track down the kidnappers. Along their journey, they face numerous challenges and deadly confrontations with the criminal underworld. Lady Scorpions explores the agent's bond with her daughter and how their past shapes their mission. Number 9. Badges of Fury. Badges of Fury is a 2013 action crime film that follows the story of two mismatched detectives, Huang and Wang, as they investigate a series of bizarre murders that have left the city of Hong Kong in fear. Detective Huang, played by Jet Li, is the experienced, no-nonsense senior officer, while Wang is his clumsy and over-enthusiastic partner. Together, they struggle to uncover clues as the body count rises. As the case unfolds, it becomes clear that the murders are not random and may be linked to a romantic affair. The detectives, particularly Wang, face a barrage of awkward situations, mistaken identities, and humorous misunderstandings as they work their way through the clues. If you enjoy martial arts films with a blend of humor and mystery, Badges of Fury offers an entertaining ride. Number 8. Maria. Maria is a 2019 Filipino action thriller film that follows the story of Lily, a highly trained assassin who worked for the powerful Black Rose crime syndicate. However, tired of the bloodshed and haunted by violence, she stages her own death to escape her brutal life and starts anew as Maria, beginning a peaceful life with her husband and daughter. For a time, she manages to find peace and live quietly with her family. Her new life is shattered when the syndicate discovers she is still alive. Caleb, her former colleague and rival, takes this as a personal betrayal, and the syndicate decides to eliminate her. This forces Maria back into a world of violence and vengeance. Fueled by the desire to protect her family, she reverts to her lethal skills, taking on the syndicate's enforcers in brutal combat. Number 7. The Foggy Mountain. The Foggy Mountain is a 2020 Vietnamese martial arts thriller that follows the story of Phi, a retired martial artist seeking justice for his wife's tragic death. The film begins with Phi living a quiet life, having left his violent past behind. However, his world is turned upside down when his wife is brutally murdered under mysterious circumstances. Driven by a thirst for revenge and a need for answers, Phi sets off on a journey that leads him to the remote village of Mu Suang. This village, enveloped in fog and secrecy, holds the key to unraveling the mystery behind his wife's death. As Phi delves deeper into the village's dark secrets, he uncovers a web of corruption, betrayal, and deceit that extends beyond what he could have imagined. He faces various enemies and challenges, including thugs, corrupt officials, and powerful foes, all trying to stop him from revealing the truth. Number 6. Abduction. Abduction is a 2019 martial arts action science fiction film that centers on Quinn, played by Scott Adkins, mysteriously emerging from a park fountain in Vietnam with no memory of who he is or how he got there. As Quinn navigates through the bustling streets of the city, snippets of his past slowly come back to him, including the haunting memory of his kidnapped daughter. Quinn's quest to uncover his identity and locate his daughter soon takes a dangerous turn as he realizes he's being hunted by dark, mysterious figures. His journey is a fight for survival as he confronts both human and alien threats. Along the way, he meets Connor, a former military operative who becomes his unlikely ally. He is also caught in the web of this interdimensional conspiracy, having lost his family to these otherworldly beings. Number 5. Close Range. Close Range is a 2015 martial arts action-packed thriller film that tells the story of Colton, played by Scott Adkins, a former soldier turned rogue who becomes embroiled in a personal war against a powerful Mexican drug cartel. The film begins with Colton rescuing his kidnapped niece Haley from the clutches of the cartel. After a violent confrontation with the cartel's men, Colton manages to bring Haley to safety. However, in the process, he steals a flash drive containing sensitive cartel information. The cartel leader sends more hitmen after Colton to retrieve the flash drive. As Colton reaches his family's remote ranch to hide out, the cartel's hitmen converge on the location. Using his military training and formidable hand-to-hand combat skills, he takes down each adversary in brutal fashion. Number 4. Debt Collectors. Debt Collectors is a 2020 martial arts action comedy that follows French and Sue, two seasoned debt collectors who find themselves back in the business of collecting unpaid debts for ruthless clients. French, a skilled martial artist and former soldier, reluctantly reunites with his partner Sue, a wisecracking veteran of the trade. They take on a series of assignments from their shady boss, traversing the seedy underbelly of Los Angeles to recover outstanding payments. As they proceed with their assignments, the duo faces increasingly dangerous clients, including a high-profile gangster whose debt puts them on thin ice with rival criminals. While grappling with their hazardous job, French begins to question his choices, longing for a simpler life. Sue views the work as a necessary evil and urges French to persevere. Amid rising tensions, they face betrayals, violence, and personal struggles that jeopardize their partnership. Number 3. Weira. Weira is a 2019 Malaysian action thriller that tells the story of Hassan, an ex-military man who returns to his hometown to help his family and community. Hassan's sister is deeply entangled with a local gang led by the menacing Raja, as she owes a significant debt to him. Raja runs a brutal underground fighting ring, exploiting and intimidating those around him to maintain his grip on the area. His return is driven by a sense of duty and love for his sister. To free her from Raja's control, Hassan decides to take matters into his own hands. Alongside his childhood friend, he prepares for a series of brutal battles against Raja's elite fighters. The core of the film is the intense and high-stakes fight sequences. With his military training and his sister's determination, Hassan prepares to face them in the ring. Number 2. Rurouni Kenshin. Final Chapter Part 1. Rurouni Kenshin is a 2020 Japanese martial arts action and the first part of a 2-part movie series. The film follows Kenshin Himura, a former assassin known as Batosai, who now lives a peaceful life in Tokyo. However, his past catches up with him when Anishi, the vengeful younger brother of Kenshin's deceased wife Tomoe, arrives seeking revenge. Anishi blames Kenshin for Tomoe's death and is determined to make him suffer. The movie delves into Kenshin's struggle to atone for his past sins while protecting those he cares about in the present. Anishi, fueled by hatred, orchestrates a series of attacks on Tokyo, drawing Kenshin into a confrontation. The movie features breathtaking action sequences, beautifully choreographed sword fights, and a gripping storyline that delves deep into the emotional and psychological aspects of the characters. Number 1. Ip Man 3. Ip Man 3 is a 2015 martial arts action drama film that the legendary Wing Chun master Ip Man is living a peaceful life in Hong Kong in 1959, focusing on his family and teaching martial arts. His quiet existence is disturbed when a local crime syndicate led by a ruthless property developer named Frank, played by Mike Tyson, attempts to take control of the school where Ip Man's son attends. Ip Man steps in to protect the school, his community, and his students from the gang's attacks. As the threats from the gang escalate, Ip Man must balance his duties as a protector with his personal life, where he faces an emotional challenge. The movie culminates in a series of high-stakes martial arts battles, including a notable fight between Ip Man and Frank, highlighting the contrast between Wing Chun and Western boxing. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.